Peace and blessings to all my kings and queens, my royals. Welcome back to all the people that have been rolling with me for a while. And if you are new to this channel, welcome to the royal family. You are definitely in the right place. If you haven't already done so, subscribe and hit the bell so that you will know when I am putting up a new video, because I've been doing minis and I've been doing like long ones. So I mean, I might do 2 a week. I might do one long one a week. I'm not sure. But if I have anything to talk about, trust me, you will want to know when it's going to be coming on. I mean, definitely. So let's get into the video. Today my video is about 5 reasons why you should not be a freeform Natty dread. I had to take some notes so I make sure I wouldn't skip anything. And also, please, if you can, stay to the end of the video, because at the end of the video, everyone knows I've been doing a thought for the day or so. And at the end of this video, it's something that is very personal to me and our youth, because I support our youth so much. It's a discrimination case that's going on, and I experienced dealing with a model, or someone who, she worked in a hotel room. She was also a model, but she worked in a hotel. And when I was in Europe, this person had a lawsuit out because they did not accept her Natty dreads. And it wasn't like hers was like, you know, just thick at the roots like mine or anything. Hers was actually kind of tidy and neat and everything. And you know, it just shows that it doesn't matter whether you're freeform or if you just have, you know, manipulated dreads, you know, that are twisted or palm rolled or what have you. But you can still be discriminated upon. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to start from the end. I only have 5 that I'm going to give you. And then I'm going to talk about this case that I wanted to talk about with this young guy that's 12 years old, and they wanted to have him cut off his hair or, you know, be suspended. Roughly, he had a couple days to think about it. So, anyway, 5 reasons why you should not be freeform. Let's start at the bottom. I'm going to go over this. Excuse me. It's getting cold outside. I'm starting to get a stuffy nose and a lot in my throat. Okay. If you want to play in your hair and add a lot of products and do a million different styles, like people, you know, do that twist or palm roll, or, you know, manipulate their hair in any way, this is not for you. Your hair is like a plant. You water it, you allow it to flourish, for it to grow. You know, it takes time. And if that's not what you're on, if you're more on the styling tip and everything, you know, this is not for you. If you want different designs every month in your hair, like people do with braids and all that type of stuff, and if you want it to be super tight so that you could see your scalp and everything, this is definitely not a desired look for you. So I would not suggest going freeform. If that's what you're going for, you should go ahead and just, you know, twist. And then, you know, if you start having thinning or whatever, you can come back to my channel and check out some of my videos that I have about that. Okay. If you are currently, and I say this because I've been reading over this this little case. If you are currently looking for a job, I would probably wait until I already had the job, and then, you know, been on the job for a little while or whatever, to expose your hair, or to even start, depending on if you haven't started already. Once you get the job, I would go ahead and wait for a little while, and once I got in or whatever, if they wanted to discriminate, at least you could possibly have a lawsuit. Not possibly, you should have a lawsuit. So that's another thing, you know. I don't work for anybody. YouTube is not my job. Trust and believe. I own a candle business that I design candles for. And right now I'm wearing my hair around my neck like a scarf. It's a little chilly in here. But yeah, if you're looking for a job, it might not be it's your best interest unless you have on, a hair wrap or whatever, to do FreeForm. Now, if it's all tidy and neat, it's still not saying that they'll give you the job. Because a lot of people are very closed-minded, and they look at it as a cultural and not a religious form, which it could be either cultural or religious. It doesn't matter. It's still, basically our heritage. Just us wearing our hair in its natural state. Everybody else wears their hair in natural state. Why can't we wear our hair in our natural state? And it might not be all silky smooth or like the Remy wigs and all that type of stuff that people are out here buying so that they can be long and be accepted, So, if that's something that you're dealing with right now as far as getting a job, you may have issues. I'm just saying, especially after reading this latest report about a young man that's bothering me. If you can't deal with your hair not being totally neat, when I say neat, it's like you see each part here, there, everywhere. You can see my part right here because that's where my hair splits down the center and the gray goes to one side and the gray goes to the other side. If you have to have your hair totally neat, don't even think about talking to me about FreeForms or anything like that, because we're on two different pages. We could talk about it, but don't, if you already have your mind made up that you want your hair neat, what is there to talk about? Really? I can't coerce nobody, and nor do I want to, because it's a personal decision that has to be made. And it's not for everybody. It's definitely not for everybody. I love being unique. I love being into me and not worried about what the Joneses are doing or what's popular or whatever. Because this is not a hairstyle for me. It's definitely a lifestyle. It's definitely a culture. And, as I've said, it's also a religion. Rastafarian is a religion. And there's others, too, that also practice, wearing Natty dreads. Okay? Number 2, if you can't accept the unique quality of each individual Natty dread, such as some may be long, some may be shorter, some may be thicker, some may be thinner, some may be rounded, some may be flat. If that's something that you can't relate to, then by all means, FreeForm is not for you. FreeForm means allowing your hair, and I've done these videos before, but I know I have a lot of new people, so I'm going over them so they won't have to keep going back to all my old videos. You can definitely go back to all my old videos because I have probably much more information than you're going to get here at this time. But, this is just to, open up the door. And even some of my old heads, my old royals and kings and queens have, possibly not even watched some of the videos that I talked about, with what FreeForm is to me and what FreeForm is, period. I definitely consider myself to be free. So, if that's something that you can't accept, that's number 2. This is number 2. We're almost up to number 1. Then I would say FreeForm is not for you. Okay? And I'm not saying anything that I haven't stated before. It's just sometimes you have to reiterate, what it is. Number 1, my number 1 reason why you should not be a FreeForm Natty, which means just allow your hair to grow the way it grows and being totally unique. if you are insecure and care about what people say or how they look at you and the crazy questions they ask, this is not for the weak and feeble. This is totally not for the weak and feeble. You got to have some backbone to be able to deal with this. Hold on 1 second. Answer the door. That's mine. Sorry about that. I don't edit. I don't edit my videos, so sorry. This is not for the weak and feeble, and again, you got to have some backbone to go ahead and do this. There were some things that I wanted to talk about before I found out about this dreadlock discrimination thing. Let me tell you a little bit about this. If you have not already subscribed to my my Facebook channel, you can find this information on my Facebook channel. My dog is going crazy because somebody's coming in the house. Anyway, there was a 12-year-old Rastafarian, I'm just going to shorten his name, named Chike. He was told to cut off his hair or face suspension. He's a Hebrew-lite, going under the faith of Rastafarian life, and it's, and he recognizes being a dread as both a religion and a culture. He was told after being pulled out of class that he had to cut his hair by Monday, treating his case as a cultural. I'm sorry, my dog is making too much noise right now, but anyway, he was told after being pulled out of class that he needed to cut his hair by Monday, treating his case as a cultural matter and not a religious matter whatsoever. So he was put into isolation. What's the name of the school? The Fulham Day School stated that they have a strict uniform policy. I don't know what this has to do with his uniform or anything, but his hair was semi-freeform, and it was definitely neatly put together. So his hair was like slightly manipulated nicely, not too tight. It's not to the point where it's gonna like pull his hair out in later years or what have you. But to see the video, you can go to, let me see, ITV News and look up September 15th, 2017. It may or may not still be up. However, I do have it on my Facebook page. If you sign up with me on my Facebook page, which is Angel Candle Making Ido, you can see it. But everything is in the description box for you to get in touch with me via Facebook or whatever. And if you come to my Facebook page or whatever, I will accept you so that you can see this video, because the video is actually much longer. It's a little sad. It's a little, depressing that we still live in these times, but that's the truth of it all, is that this is reality. So, I've been saying I'm doing like short videos as well as longer videos, and if it's over 10 minutes, it's going to be considered a longer video, even though I've been doing some short videos and calling them some longer videos and calling them short videos. However, anything like 13 to 20 minutes or whatever is definitely a longer video. If you all like having both the shorts, because I do more when I do the shorts and the long, thumbs up the video. If you have any comments or so about the discrimination, if you get a chance to view the video, please comment below about how you feel about it, because it's awfully, to me, it's awfully sad, that this is going on. When I was in Europe, I had the same thing go on that I'm talking about today, and this was some years ago, and this was with a young lady who worked at a hotel, and the same thing, they were giving her a whole lot of havoc about having dreadlocks, about having Natty dreads, and I just thought that, wow, that was a crazy thing. I had just happened to be across from the hotel, that was having an issue or so. And just want to see what your thoughts are about that. Also, if you have any questions or if you feeling like, oh yeah, thank you, because I've decided that I don't want to be freeform, or thank you, I've decided that I want to be freeform because I have all of this behind me that, yeah, I'm cool with it, you know. I feel cool with possibly being a freeformer, free Natty dread, whatever. Um, just leave me a message below. You know, again, like I said, if you like these videos, thumbs up. This is a longer video, so 15 minutes long, so it's a longer video. I'm gonna keep my shorter videos down to 5 minutes. Like I said, I was gonna do in the first place. You know, but if I do a long video, don't expect 2 short videos in a week. I might do 1 or so. But anyway, thank you all for rocking with me. I love my kings and queens and my royals. I mean, you know, my royal family is just fabulous. I love you all. I have a couple people from the Shy that have been communicating here lately, and I'm just happy to continue to be able to pump out a little bit of knowledge that I have to you all. So, I mean, if for nothing more, you know, than just to give you my experiences. I'm also a licensed cosmetologist since 1988. So I know a lot about hair, not just natural hair, not just whatever. You know, I know a lot about hair, period. And that's it. I would like to thank you all for watching this video. If you watched it all the way to the end, as I asked you to at the beginning, thank you. Thumbs up the video. Let me know you watched it to the end of the video. I'd appreciate that. So I'll know, you know, I'm not wasting my time doing videos that's over 10 minutes long, or, you know, if you know, sometimes my mind is like, you know, if the video's over, if it's something I'm really looking for, if the video is over 5 minutes long, then I'm choose, you know, the 5-minute video or nothing that's anything over, you know, and sometimes that might be too long for my mental state, you know. But thank you all. I love you so much. Please continue to come back. I promise to continue to pump out videos of meaning that will help, you know, us both, you know, because sometimes I just have to say some of this stuff to remember. Let me see. This month is the thought for today. What this month represents. That was a thought for today, talking about the young guy. But I'm going to make it a little longer. Adoption awareness. National Diabetes Awareness. Epilepsy Month. World Vegan Month. You know, that's something that means a lot to me. America's Smoke Out Month. Healthy Skin Month. Child Mental Health Month, Alzheimer's Awareness, Lung Cancer Awareness, Pancreatic Cancer Awareness, and so many more. I don't have the colors that go, but you can Google each one and see. So I'm sending you all much love and much light, my royals, and I'll see you soon. Peace and blessings.